Where's my... there you go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. BeastSlef my name. And today, we having a shit stream. After the intense fighting, we have actually a shit stream now. And we're gonna go through a couple of questions, which I received a couple of times already in my DMs on Discord. We're gonna go through the situation, what we have currently in 3.7, and what my future plans is, and yeah. But before we're gonna jump into that, let me go ahead and make the light a little bit higher from my webcam so you can see me better. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, perfect. And then we go ahead and yeah, that can be done. And then give me one sec, guys. One sec. You're just missing the subscriber count here. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, there you go. Bro, we are 20 subs away from hitting 1.4k. That's insane, guys. 20 subs away. Crazy. Alright, so welcome in stream and days, Izzy, Cyril, Warner, Tilo, welcome everyone, and also those who are silently watching, welcome everyone. Appreciate you all for jumping into the stream. So, as you can see, guys, we almost have 0 territory left in Zone 6. We have almost 0 territory left in Zone 6. And let me break down what happened after the last stream a little bit. So after the last stream, we remember it was the time where we have less players online. Right? You could tell that from the feeling. And let's recap on the last. So if we're going back into that, so we were trying to hold 72, right? We were trying to hold 72 over here. We were successful in getting this pass here, and completely cutting off 82 out of this zone. except this 4th tier. However, over the time, we were just not able to push through, right? Like, our rallies were not successful. And overall, I think, personally, too many players just received deaths from this AoE damage from the garrison, which cost us a lot of troops. Really a lot. And I think that was one of the biggest mistakes, that the players just didn't listen and kept going into AoE damage from the garrison, and like some people zeroed themselves because of that. Like it had cost them 500k troops until they realized that they just killed all their troops by going into the AoE garrison, which I find crazy, because I'm a person, I always check my reports whenever they're coming home, right? And you get a report, and then you see how much they're performing, right? I'm a person, I always check that to make sure that I'm doing positive trading, that I'm not receiving that, you know, all of that stuff. And to recap, in that short amount of time after you're getting the report back, your marches back and you're getting the report, and you reminding yourself how you were fighting on open field, and when you're recapping a little bit for yourself, what could you have did better? That's how I do that. That's how I fight. And so far you saw that on the trading, guys. Like 95% of my trading were positive, were in my favor. And I think that was one of the biggest mistakes in this KVK, that a lot of people just didn't listen and stepped into this AoE damage and killed themselves, right? Which overall, I mean, the first day we almost holded our territory, and when we got territory back, we also need to remind ourselves we fought here against 4 kingdoms, right? So over time, you know, that would have just drained also a lot. Yeah. Let's see, what is the chat saying? I dropped first like, hey, Silver, thank you very much for the like. Appreciate you, bro. How did 77 lose? I saw that you were doing good at first, but somehow you lost. Well, it's so like I said, right? One of the reasons, in my opinion, is that too many people were not aware of that they dying when they stepping into the AoE garrison. And I think the other reason was actually then the opposite of people, which were not participating in any type of radio garrisons and not sacrifice their troops like others did. I think that was also like these 2 reasons. And I mean, again, right, we had no KVK1 fighting, so we couldn't figure out the people who were not participating, who would participate, right? We had missed out that KVK1, and I think that also played, or that had a big impact for this KVK. Sure, we had a lot of fighters, we had a lot of activity, but we didn't know in detail if these people would also sacrifice their troops, their resources here, you know, when it comes to the actual fighting. And I think you could tell this KVK pretty easily who would and who wouldn't, right? And yeah. I mean, I think like we did overall great, in my opinion. We fought here against 4 kingdoms. We you know, we're fighting 8, 9, 10 hours already against the other kingdoms before 72 even arrived. Then we fought 72. You know, I think we overall did great. We had a great pressure on them. We had in Okuri, we hold it for a good amount of time 3 level 5 passes, and Matcha we hold it at some point 4 out of 4 passes from the level 4 out of the 4 level 5 passes. God damn it. Yeah, it's at the end, I'm just a normal member, right? I'm just a normal member. I can just give you my view from that fighting. Obviously, I don't know what happened in the background, all the stats, what the leadership have. You know, I didn't saw how many players were online at some specific points. I couldn't see that all, right? That is information which I'm missing out. So I can just give you the perspective from a normal member here. And yeah. 1 vs 5 is impossible, but you show 77 is strong. I mean, in my opinion, it was more of 1v4, to be honest. Right? 81 had 2 flags in matcha, and that's it. They had like 5 people participating. I don't count 81, to be honest. Like, 81 died the moment they had that civil war. And the whole fucking ED alliance migrated out. Like, that was the moment 81 died, in my personal opinion. And so, therefore, it was a 1v4. But even, you know, 1v4, and we hold it for like 2 days, that is great, in my opinion. That is great, right? That is great stuff, especially for the first real KVK fighting we had. It was great. 81 died way before KVK 2. I mean, Glenn, I welcome you first of all. We can still not ignore that, you know, they had an impact on that Zone 5, right? We cannot ignore that they had an impact on that Zone 5 fighting, right? If 81 would have been completely dead, 84 could have completely focused on 82 with all of their forces, but they had to split up. They had V84 fighting against 82 and A84 against 81, you know? So, therefore, we cannot ignore that fact that 81 had an impact on that Zone 5. 81 died when the king sold the BC to a 71. I mean, I don't know. That's, you know, I cannot ignore that they had an impact. I just can't ignore that. You might have a different opinion on that, which is fine. You seems to have been a member of 81. So I can understand that, where if you have a different perspective. I just say they were fighting in Zone 5. They hadn't, like, one alliance fighting. So therefore it had for me an impact. Hey, I will welcome stream. Good morning. Hope you're well. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're good as well. Is it normal for KVK to be done so soon? Well, KVK2 is a little bit specific there, because, you know, a lot of the people at the beginning have no troops, they have not the resources to speed up. A lot of people working on the account. It's different when the SOC KVKs. I'm betting that the longer you play KVKs, the longer you play the game, obviously the longer you can also last, right? KVK2 is very really specific. Because, like I said, a lot of people just don't have the resource to speed up to continue fighting over days, over weeks, right? So, hope 77 stay like that for KVK3. Well, so, unfortunately, there had been drama going on today. What was it, yesterday? Wait, hold on. My time schedule is really fucked up. Hold on. No, I think it was yesterday after I woke up at like evening. Yeah. Yesterday after I woke up in the evening time in Europe. So like, I don't know, 8 p.m. or something. 7, 8 p.m. I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up. I was like, waking up, getting ready, taking a shower, eating something. When starting my PC, logging into Rise of Kingdoms, I was by that time still in BS, just to find out that fucking... Let me show you. That screenshot, by the way, got shared already multiple times in LKC. So that is not a... That is unfortunately not a secret. I mean, what I mean with unfortunately. It would have been leaked either way. I just let me show you. Where is it? Where is that screenshot? Where we have it. Some of you might already know about that. So, are you ready for what I'm showing you? You can see the timing. 16:46 UTC. So literally right before I woke up, Zafis did this. And I was like logging in, and I was like going into chat, which were like massive drama going on. And when I saw a screenshot of this, so I went in and checked by myself, and I see this. I was in the first moment, I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? People told me what's going on, and you know, I started to realize what is going on. Obviously, because people told me what's going on. Who would have guessed that? No, but I was in the first moment, was like, okay, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna start giving my opinion on that, because as a king by myself, as a R4, as a co-leader, back on my old account in Rise of Kingdoms, I was having a lot to say, right, about this. And I still have. And at some point, it was just enough for me. And I gave him my opinion in the chat, in the Alliance chat. And I called him out for this bullshit. Because he was also debating to delete the Alliance. You can mess VIP support, we brought back Alliance coins many times already. I mean, bro, the coins is not the problem. Like, coins is pretty easy to get, right? The thing is just that Zafis was like publicly announcing that he was debating to delete the Alliance and did this shit. And at this point, I was like, okay, now that's enough. That's enough for me, because I'm like I said, I'm a king in Rise of, I'm a king in Core of Dragons. I was an R4 and co-lead in Rise of Kingdoms in 2341. And I can't stand behind this shit. No matter what happened in the back, behind closed doors, no matter what, it doesn't give you the permission to fuck up an alliance where people are staying, which have an effect over 150 people from that alliance. It doesn't give you the right to do that shit. No, not at all. If you're having a problem with someone, if you feel like your work is not being appreciated, then migrate out. Either step down or migrate out peacefully, but don't fuck up the whole experience from that alliance. It's just not the correct way to do that. It just shows your low level of immature on the emotional perspective, because this is right there, just pure up hate and a fuck you into the face of those other leaders, right? And not only to the leaders, like I said, also to the members, right? And in my opinion, that's just not the correct way to do. If you're having a problem with someone, if you don't like how you're being treated, if you feel like you are not being appreciated for your work, then simply migrate out. Where's the problem? Just say you're migrating out, and good is. But you don't need to do this shit, right? So I don't know how that started. Like, at some point the leadership were saying that the KVK is lost, and I think that was the breaking point for this to happen. And I find no matter what, I cannot agree with that. No matter what happened, you cannot fuck up the experience from the whole alliance. And also debating on deleting BS when you have hold it R5, it's just the next level of, you know, your emotional capability. Because I always keep saying to my R4s, if you're not emotional capable, if you cannot handle your emotions, let's say it this way, if you cannot handle emotions as an R4, because you will get fucking mistreated, you will get insulted, you will get questioned a lot of times, a lot of fucking times. You will get frustrated because people not listening to you. If you cannot handle that, then don't be an R4. That's what I keep saying to my R4s when I'm king in cold ranks, right? If you are not emotionally capable of handling that, then I cannot have you as an R4, because I cannot go into the risk that you having a crash out or that you're having a burnout, and then you do something with your emotions, which at the end you wouldn't have did it if your emotions wouldn't have taken over. If you understand what I try to say, guys? You know, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. So that was that drama was going on. That screenshot have literally been shared. I got told that, like, literally the moment he did it, like 2 seconds later, this screenshot got shared in the LKC. That's what I got told. And I don't know. I gave you my opinion on that. You can disagree with that. You can agree with that. I just don't see the point of that you fuck up the experience from a whole alliance. It's not the correct way to do that, no matter what. So of course, when, you know, a lot of talking were going on, what am I doing? You know, I got asked where migrate, where not migrate, what are my opinion on this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a couple of hours. I'm gonna let that calm down, the whole thing, and then today in the morning I'm gonna start with a stream and exactly cover these topics. So I think the question which you all are here for, will I migrate out or not? And I will not migrate out. I will not. I don't know how many times I already said that on the stream. I'm here because of Apple. I'm here because he gave me a spot in the project, even though I was late. He gave me the reason to restart it, right? I already debated back in the day that if I want to restart or not, and his project was the answer to that. It gave me the boost, the little boost which I had needed to restart the game, right? I received over the past 3 months invites from different kingdoms if I don't want to join them. Now, with all that drama what happened, obviously people ask me, what is my plan, where migrate, where not migrate, and no, I will not migrate. I will not migrate because we lost 1 KVK. No one is unbeatable. Look at 1960. 1960 had been on a winning streak for like 11, 12 KVKs. Or more, probably. No one is unbeatable. At some point you will lose. And you need to accept that. At some point there will be someone better coming up and beat you. No matter what. You could be the best in a specific sport for 50 years. At some point there will be someone better coming up and beat you. That's life. Life is unfair. And I don't see the point of migrating out to a new kingdom just because I lost 1 KVK. That is not how my mentality is. That is not how I personally want to be viewed as. That, oh, I lost a KVK, he's gonna migrate out again. No, I don't want that. I want to build up a community. I want to be with people in the voice chat. I had amazing moments with people in voice chat. I was, you know, yesterday, no, sorry, 2 days ago on the stream, right? When I was in BS and I was over here fighting. I was in Discord, for example, with Bala. Bro, that shit was funny as fuck. When I was back in BB on that stream, I had a lot of fun, you know, with Apple in the voice chat and Tom and the other good people from BB. I just don't see the point of you migrating out when you lost the KVK just because you lost the KVK. Losing a KVK doesn't mean your kingdom is fucked. It means there's improvement. It means you can work on stuff to get better for the next KVK. So I return to the chat again. So I don't see the point of doing that, right? The other point is, like I said, I started the account because of Apple. He gave me a spot even before I was late, and over the past few months, I enjoyed the time here. You know, I met great people, and I don't want to leave these people behind. Therefore, yeah, I will stay. I will not migrate out, and I'm preparing myself for KVK 3, as you can see. So let's see. You can message. GG you put an amazing fight club from 82. I agree. I totally agree. The fight maybe have just last 2 days, but it was an amazing fight. I had a lot of fun. The voice chats were amazing. The open field fighting was great. I gained a lot of key points. I had fun, you know, playing this KVK. Even if it just lasted 2 days. I enjoyed it. Hey Poseidon, welcome team. Yo Bunny, welcome team. Hey Turman, welcome team as well. Welcome everyone. When I saw that screenshot, it blew my mind. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I told you my opinion on that. Most of moves to 0-1. Bro, I saw a lot of people move to 0-1. I have so many people in the chat here from 0-1 now. That's crazy. Here we go. Slef is in the stream, welcome. It is correct to completely destroy my experience after 6 months of hard work where I was getting treated like absolutely trash by Apple. Okay, again, Slef, I don't know if you were aware when I talked about that. I already gave you my opinion earlier in the Alliance chat, and like I said, I said it multiple times. I don't know what happened behind the doors. I'm not part of the leadership. I don't know. I don't know what happened, right? But what I can tell you from the perspective as a member, but also from the perspective as a leadership part or being a king by myself in a different game, but I can give you my perspective from it. And doing something like that is just not correct. It doesn't matter how you, like, we're talking here about something very selfish. What you're doing to, what in your opinion in your opinion you're saying a fuck you to the leadership, to Apple for example. But in the reality, you're not only damaging him, you're damaging the alliance members you have played with together the last 6 months, like you said. You built it BS up the last 6 months. And this is also just a punch into the face from every single member in BS who were participating, who stood next to you, who fought with you, and then you're just doing something like that. And then also publicly be debating about deleting the alliance. It's just like, bro, what the fuck is this? It's just not correct to do. Like, I don't know what like, if you want to migrate out because, like you said, you're being mistreated, then okay, do that. That's your choice to do so. But like, don't do such such stuff then. I just want to mention that the reason as to why we are leaving is not due to in the KVK results in the slightest. It's just split up the process. Welcome stream, by the way, Story. Well, like I said, if you have a reason to leave, then you can leave, but you don't need to. You don't need to do such stuff. And I will not change my opinion on that. It's just, I don't know. It's just a way of.
Durch das Laufen habe ich gelernt, eine sehr gute Routine zu schätzen. Wir haben uns bei einem Run Club kennengelernt. Ein perfektes Match. Solange ich lebe, werde ich laufen.
Entdecke Running bei Zalando.
Also, if you want the whole story about this, we can hop in a VC or something because we are missing crucial details. Like the reason we left is not because we lost, but because of the mistreatment. Sure, I'm down for it. I have no problem with listening to your side. So here's the thing, guys, right? When it comes to stuff like that, this is stuff I keep missing in today's world is that you're listening to both sides, right? But you're not having just one side, and then you'd be like, yeah, this is correct, right? I'm a person for open debating and for open talk, and talk about what had happen and talk about problems, right? Because we are social animals. We're building up communities, and then not talking about what is going on, about problems, about how you can fix stuff. It's just not how we are designed. We are designed to be a community. We are designed to be social, right? And talk. And the moment when this talking is not happening, then something is going wrong. So, Zephyr, if you want to explain to me your part of the story, or like your view from that story, I have no problem with that. But you know, I have my opinion on what you did to the Alliance, and that will not change because I just have a different opinion that, and that's fine, you know. If you think that's the correct way to do that, then that's your opinion. I cannot understand that, but at the end, I will need to respect that because, like I said, it's your opinion, and yeah, simple like that. Most people simply just move for their account with KVK2. Yeah, I mean, if people want to redo KVK2, then they can do that. Sure, I guess. Is Island still with 82? I don't know that name. Those Alliance members are all following me or going out of the kingdom. BS is fully out of the kingdom. I mean, I don't know. Like, I heard when I was in BS, I saw a lot of people saying they're staying. We will see at the end who is migrating out, who's not. And yeah, we're just moving on from that point on and see what Hello there. You want me to hold on? You want me to stream your voice or no? Okay. Give me a sec. Can you say something, guys? Can you give me then a feedback if you can hear him?
Hello. Yep, we can hear me.
Okay.
But yeah, firstly, I will just say that yeah, I'm not expecting everyone to agree with me. I don't think it's the right choice, but I don't think it was a wrong one either.
Mm-hmm.
But so firstly, just to give a little backstory about me, I wasn't supposed to be in this project to begin with. Like I got forced heavily in this project by Sean. I accepted him out of friendship for him and like to help him out. I wasn't supposed to even be in leadership. But what happened, you remember day one of the kingdom? Apo and Sean failed the jump. No one was able to lead the kingdom, so I did it. I was supposed to be like gone little bit after. Like I tried to have people take over for me. No one could. So I basically just got stuck in leadership for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I was finally by the time I could go, like I was getting attached to the people because it has already been like a month since I've been there. So I decided to stay.
Okay.
Like since I mean you remember the semi-civil war back in the day with Apo and me and that stuff? Like do you remember?
Wait, hold on. Repeat it again, please.
Do you remember back in the day we had like a nearly a civil war when the Zombie
Yeah. That big message you mean back in the day, that announcement
Yeah.
which had been made about a misunderstanding or something?
Yeah, it has never gotten better. It never got solved. It never gotten better. The only thing that was different is that I tried to stay away from him to like not cause issues because I genuinely didn't want to cause issue because I wanted to still help Sean with the kingdom. Like I worked tirelessly on this kingdom. So like I just avoided that for as much as I could so like it wouldn't cause issue. But issues were just arising all the time. Like Council VC were just literally like jabs, insults, and everything like that. It wasn't a fun time. And like not only like I mean, as you know, like me, Kazu, Kat, like a lot of the council is leaving. Like only BB council members are going to be left because of just how bad it was. Like it wasn't just directed at me, really not.
Mm-hmm.
And for the reason I knew the alliance, firstly, as I said, like I created the alliance BS and like I've made it like everything. Like I never had any offers to help. So it was really my alliance. Like no one worked on it pretty much other than me, which is the only reason I could even nuke it. And normally I would just give it R5 to someone that I trusted. Okay. I told him only thing you need to do is not give R5 to Sean or Apple. Just keep it for yourself. Do whatever you want with it. Just don't give R5 to Apple or Sean. And as you can see with the current R5 of BS, that guy just did not listen to one of the two things I asked. So I filled the alliance with passports instead.
You mean Shion?
Wait, yeah, because Sean got the alliance instead. Like I just wanted to give the alliance to someone I liked and like so that they could still use it, but to not have Apple or Sean as R5 because yeah, it wasn't a fun time in here.
Okay, well, so can you go a little bit into the detail, like where did you, or like how did that all start with, like where you were feeling like, okay, you will migrate out, and which led towards the decision making what you just did, which you said you neither agree nor disagree by doing that, like what leads into that?
Yeah. So I've wanted to migrate out of this kingdom since late KVK1, mid to late KVK1 because of just all the issues. Like I was just checking around for plans. I was really wondering about 72, but I got convinced by Sean to not migrate. So like I decided to just try it again for one other KVK being KVK2. And during KVK2, like especially the start, it has been a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. Like Council has never been as bad as it was before.
Okay.
So like I just like we decided to migrate. Like we were fully ready to migrate like I think a week ago. And normally like yeah, we still decided to fight though because like I still didn't want to like not like let you guys alone. We didn't announce it in advance because we didn't want to like break the spirit of the people. So we still all fought hard, but yeah, we wanted to migrate since a couple of time. Like it was just a miracle that you even stayed that long, and it was basically because of Sean, really. doing everything he could to keep me in here.
Okay.
Yeah,
But how?
it has been.
I mean, Shion and you had been. Do you know from before that project?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He
So
dragged me in this project
okay.
by
So
force.
how did it ended up that he is now staying? At least that's my information, that he's not migrating and you migrating.
Yeah, he's not migrating. He's not migrating.
Okay.
So that happened because Shan, back in the day, like during KVK, like before KVK1, Shan was being very neutral between me and Apple, okay? Like he was trying to protect both sides and just calm the issues. Then just after that, he came in just to be more and more on Apple's side, just defending anything and everything Apple's did. He basically became kind of a lapdog and just went completely against me. Like it was terrible, terrible. Like I'm kind of sad because Sean was really one of my best friends. Like before all of this, it's like losing him for some drama on a game is just sad, honestly. Because at the end of the day, this is still just a game. So like, I personally don't think it should affect relationships, but it does.
Okay. I mean, well, the thing is, if you have disagreements, I see. So to give my personal opinion about disagreement stuff like that, so my current project, what I do in Call of Dragons, I have a true king system. Myself and a person I met in this project, and we are like 80% of the times we are disagreeing with what we want to do. The thing is just what I find it very important that you have people around you which are disagreeing with you, what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And then you talk about that and you're figuring that out. Now again, I don't know what happened behind the doors. I don't know what you guys went through in chats or DMs or I cannot tell that. I just think that every problem can be talked about, and it really comes down that there's no way forward. Then you just simply say, okay, guys, we tried our best to work together, and then you just leave peacefully out, because at the end, you like you said, you bid it BS up, but there are
Yeah.
other people who are not migrating out, right? Other people are staying from that alliance, the members who fought with you, who bid it up with you BS, and it is at the end just a punch into the face for them because they decided to stay, and then you're doing such a move. You see what I tried to say?
Yeah, just two little things. Firstly, in the console, we originally had the True King system, which was Apple, but Apple was just not on, like he was not online enough to even make it work. So we went to a voting system, like every console member has one vote. And it kind of worked, like the things that we voted on were being made, but there was a lot of hostility. Because like most of the times the vote were in my favor. Like there was a lot of hostility from that because Apple wasn't getting his way. And yeah, also for the members, I think that there might be like 20, 30 people from BS staying max out of the 170 we have. Like it's a huge migration that we like. BS has been tired of this for a while, like BS the Alliance itself. Like now I can talk about it because yeah, it's fine. You might not know, but BS has hated BB for like a very, very long time. Just because of all the issues, with the pastry and all of that, and it never got better. It's like there was a genuine hate. And the people in BS most of them do not mind what I just did. Or even praising me for it.
I mean,
like, I get it sucks for like the 20, 30 of them that stays. Like, I get that.
the thing is, from how I understood it, you're saying you had a two king system, and it was not working out. How I understood it, Apple created the project, right? Originally.
Yeah, Apple. No, it's Sean that created the project and Apple joined it a bit before after, but they're basically the founders. Yeah.
Okay,
on
right.
the Apple.
So, and I mean, if uh, if the two king system is not working and you're doing a counter system which got proven over, that is working, then I mean that's one of the disagreements which I meant with like which you're talking about, and then you're finding a middle ground, which was, for example, that okay, you're seeing okay the two king system is not working, when you do something and the next rational wait, god damn it, rational thing would be when the counter system which you guys then did. I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, at the end, I can understand your point if you say you have been mistreated and you feel like um there could have been other ways to handle things. Um, I can understand that sometimes people cannot work out with each other. It is what it is. We are not meant to like each other. Like we are not meant to like each human on the planet, right? There will be disagreements. There will be people you just simply hate, and you cannot get along with that. Which is fine. You can do something against that. But I mean, like if you, in my opinion, if you have a leadership position, you need to have some type of emotional capability in terms of to handle this type of stuff. And then just say if it's getting to a point where you can't just stand it anymore, then you're just simply leaving and go on for your own experience, for your own happy gaming time, simply like that, right? Lambo keeps saying like if you don't enjoy the game, then don't play the game, right? And that also means towards the leader, if they feel like they don't enjoy anymore the time of leading something, then just simply either leave the leadership team you are in or step down and look if you enjoy the time as a member. um I can't give you a fully opinion of because like I said I don't know the background information of what happened.
Yeah, the issue is that I couldn't step down. If I stepped down at any point in time, we wouldn't even have a kingdom as we speak. Like I'm not kidding. You can ask the other council members. In this kingdom, the people who have been doing basically everything was me, Hells, Revolt. Like those people have been doing the most. Casual has also been amazing, but like, and two of those guys like have not like are staying because we're friends. Like it be in KK1 we would have already lost everything but BB if I wasn't staying. Like the things have been bad. So another reason why I didn't want to give like Apple and Sean like the leadership like R5 of BS, like I didn't care if it was someone else but just not them, is because back in the day they literally tried to like completely destroy BS multiple times, like get the alliance completely removed. I mean, I don't know if you remember like the chats, but like yeah, they really tried to get it removed.
Well, I mean I cannot say something to that as to like I mean it's that's a problem with like if you're saying stuff like this, right? Until you see an actual proof, you cannot be like fully agreeing with something. I can understand your point of view, but like you know it by yourself. People are there doing propaganda. People are there spreading lies around, and you just simply cannot trust someone's fully words to the fullest until you see a proof.
Yeah, I would love to give any proof, but I kind of got kicked from the council chat, which is beyond filled with atrocities. Like,
What is the shit saying here?
yeah, no, the council chat has been
Being with KVK and getting
like,
DMs from Shion and other leadership from 77 being childish. I can't say I'm surprised.
oh no, the lead. Oh no, that's another thing. the KVK was fucked from the beginning. So you know how basically every kingdom hates Shan because he nuked everyone?
I mean, I heard about that people don't like him, yeah.
Yeah, he nuked every alliance, like every kingdom other than I think 2 or 3 near us. It's like everyone hates him. It's like I was trying to do allies because no one was doing it other than me, yet again. And yeah, like it was basically just impossible to get allies. Like I nearly had to beg 74 and 84 to ally us. Like that's how bad it was. And the thanks I got to even got us allies was just to call my ally choices being done by Apple. So that was fun too.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, Matthew, it's not everyone migrating.
No, BB will let him. You should have like 2 alliance. Like from what I know, you should have like 2 alliances, 1 alliance and a half left of people in the kingdom. You're going to still have all. I mean, you know, all the craft season migrants are all going to stay because they're stuck. They cannot migrate away. And all the people which are old, which their ID is older than 197 are also stuck in there. So all of those people will stay, even if they don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to migrate, but they can, that kind of sucks for them then, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but like, I think like so many people are selling their accounts as we speak.
I did Diplo with Zephyrs, and I have to agree, we were close to going with 72. We only didn't do it because the 72 offer was unfair and the KVK wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah, like it was, like yeah, that's a guy from 74. Yeah, 74. It was a miracle that we even got them with us, like a genuine miracle. Like this KVK, I really poured everything. I mean, in this kingdom, I really poured everything I could to make it work. The kingdom itself, honestly, did well. Just leadership issues that couldn't be fixed, unfortunately. Which I'm still sorry for the members that are stuck in here. Or that are going to stay here.
I mean, maybe I'm from listening to that sounds like you guys had just simply not agreed to anything, which might have caused also to situations again. We coming back to the point of that how do I say that correctly? If it's getting so bad at some point that you just simply cannot agree with anything, then you're probably ending up doing decisions which you normally wouldn't do, but you are just frustrated so much about what happened within the leadership that you're ending up doing decisions which you didn't want it to do. Maybe that was one of the issues. Maybe I don't know. It would have been different if you decided to have stepped down earlier. Like you said, if I correctly remember, you said you wanted to migrate out in KVK 1 already.
Yeah, long time.
Right. So maybe that would have solved some issues which were not meant to happen. It's hard to say from an outsider position, but from your perspective on what the chat is saying, it sounds as like you guys had like just massive disagreements. Again, you don't need to agree with everything, but you need to find a middle ground to work with. But if you just don't like each other, then you cannot work together. It's the same with like your normal work in real life. If you have coworkers, you can't just simply work together. If you just simply hate and or disagree to 100%, then how are you supposed to work together? How are you supposed to work on stuff like Diplo? How are you supposed to work on a kingdom which is meant to have a leadership team to to figure out how to manage the kingdom, to figure out how to manage the Diplo, to figure out the migration, all of that things where the team is required. And if you just simply cannot work together, then I guess it's just better if you are not working in the same leadership team.
I mean, we didn't have issues with migration in Diplo because he wasn't doing it. Diplo has been done by me fully. Migration has been done mostly by me. And basically everything has been done mostly by me or by me alone. Like Apple has not really, like, other than talking in console chat, like, we didn't really work together. Like they had, yeah, no, we had issues about MGEs, a lot of issues about MGEs. But like, yeah, like we need, like, it's not like being co-worker that do not work in the same field at all, but are still completely disagreeing and having such a bad time because of each other. Like it's more like a situation like this. Because we're not working together at all. Like there's nothing we do that both of us do.
Was Devin saying, BeastSlef must say, I have been in 3-7 with you all from the start. I know they and other councils were trying their hardest to make this work with the Apple Zay drama at the start and then more drama. I mean, again, like the drama which you mentioned back in the day, when was that? Was that before KVK1 or was that within KVK1 where that massive announcement got said about the misunderstanding? Was that?
It was it's literally the day past 3 open.
Okay. Yeah, so I forgot what I want to say. Fuck. Shit. Maybe I remember. So basically, I mean, again, like at some point, if you okay, so from my perspective, right? If I'm in a leadership team, and I had also people which I just simply disagreed with, which I simply could not stand with and work together, and either I was then stepping down because I was an R4, or I was saying for myself, and okay, when I was king, I told that person, hey, it's not working out between us. I need to remove you from the leadership team for the health of the kingdom, right? From how it's sounding, it just seems like that you guys just couldn't work together. Which again, like you cannot like each other. You cannot like each human on the planet. It's not possible. Yeah. It's not made to be, right? You will have people which you disagree with, and that is fine, right? But you need to reflect then for yourself, and at some point, if that really working out, if that not working out. I don't know how it would have went. We will never know how it would have went if like you said, if you would have decided to migrate out earlier, and not waiting until now. Only I don't know. No one would know that. But do you think it would have been better if you would have already migrated out or not?
Depends for who. We wouldn't have a nuked BS as of now, but we wouldn't have a BS either. Like if I migrated as of like KVK1, you would have like 1 alliance and a half, maybe 2. The migration would have been kind of rough because you would have lost so many people. Yeah, things would have gotten very bad pretty quickly. Because I mean, I don't know if you remember, but like basically all the T5s in KVK1, other than you and Tom, pretty much were in BS.
Right, yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. And like all of those people were going to follow me. Like the kingdom would have just basically lost more than half of their spenders, more than half of their whales, and lost their Kraken being Bala. Like the kingdom would have been in a worse position because the migration just couldn't work. If you, I mean, you just take it as an outsider perspective. You see the top one just completely migrating out. It doesn't seem good to migrate there.
If they had migrated out there, you would not have really had a K2. Do you mean KVK2 or Kingdom? What do you mean with K2?
He means KVK2.
Okay. Because 3% would not have been able to fight, and Shion mood swings would have messed up the blow. All of them as of right now from talks. Wait, what? We have a good fighting sword, just need another 20 and we'll be good forward with ban. Oh, you talking? Okay, never mind. You're talking about something that's Poseidon.
But you know, if it wasn't for me, like if I left before, we would be in a 1v7 right now. Like 74 and 84 would that be against us? And we wouldn't even be as strong as we currently are. So it would have been even more unfair. I mean, not only that, but we wouldn't even have gotten top 2 in pre-KVK. Because I don't know if you remember, but like most of the top players were all BS members who would have migrated away.
Mm. Yeah, I remember you, Diamond. I know. Come to 38. Nah, I'm not leaving 377, bro.
But yeah, honestly, I'll be honest with you. If the kingdom really be smart about it and you just downgrade to one alliance kingdom, should be fine. But you just need to power drop like crazy because you do not have the fighters anymore. And like that's another thing. This kingdom has been filled with deadweights that I've been trying to get rid of, but I mean, you know, Tapo wanted to create this kingdom for community, right?
Right, like I really like, in my opinion, these type of games, it's all about the community. It's the same thing like with streaming. It's about the community. It's about having fun. It's about, you know, enjoying the game you either stream or play together. So I don't really care as much about winning. I mean, of course, winning is a I'm a competitive person, so I want to win, but at the end, it also comes down to the community. And if you win but you don't enjoy the community, then what is the plan of or like uh, what is the reason for playing the game if you just played for win but you don't enjoy it? Like,
But there's an in between.
yeah, exactly. It needs to be in between. You need to have the community aspect, but you also need to have the competitive aspect. And that's what I'm looking forward. That's why also, for example, not leaving after one KVK loss. I do enjoy the time here. I like the people. I enjoy the VC timing. Like I said earlier in the stream, when I was yesterday, no sorry, 2 days ago in the VC with Diamond and with Bala, and we just like holding against 82 and just swarming Soidas readies. That was very, very fun. And when I was in BB in voice chat, and when I enjoyed the time over there fighting with them and, you know, listening to the voice chords, and it was just I just enjoy the time here. But yeah, like I said, if you if you cannot stand for something, and if you say it's you don't enjoy the time here for whatever reason, then it's probably just better to make a
Get
cut
lit.
and just leave it and look for something else.
Yeah, which is what I've been trying to do for like a long time now. Just like I'm not happy how it ends. Like I wanted, like I made the 2 days ago like a message in console just saying I want to leave. I'm going to leave peacefully. And after all the fiasco with the BS R5 going back to Shan, like it went a lot more wild than expected. Like it's a bad situation. It's not exactly how I would have liked it to end, but that's just the ending we got.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say, to share on stream?
No, not really.
Okay. Then thanks for the time. Thanks for coming on VC and giving your perspective. Guys, this is exactly what I mean, right? With coming together and talking about things rather than just hating each other for no reason. Like, I mean, at the end, we are all adults. We can talk about things, and if we don't like each other or if we disagree with each other, then we can just simply shake the hands and go our different ways. There's no need for this hateness. There's no need for this, you know, drama. There's no need for all of that. I mean, at the end, we all play this game because we like this we like to play this game together. We enjoy the game mechanics, and you know, there is just no need for that, in my opinion. So, thanks for your time. Thanks for explaining your point of view, your positioning, and yeah, then we maybe see us in the future again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, good. Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
You're welcome. All right. Drama is good clickbait. Hashtag King Smug. Where is he? I mean, yeah. Sometimes, I mean, sure, drama is enjoyable. I get that, but at the end, you know, it's drama. It's just, it's basically poison for the community, right? It's not healthy to have drama going on. Again, guys, I cannot give a 48 statement towards that because at the end, I don't know the screenshot or the chats, you know. Therefore, you know, yeah. No drop free to some lost KVK2, even if you're a mega spender or free to play low spend, players cannot match an odd number. In the early kingdoms, yeah, it's very tough, yeah. You would need to play really basically perfect to win this. I mean, there was a winning chance for us, in my opinion, especially after that zone 5 fighting. But it was just not enough, and you know that's fine. We just build up again. We looking forward for the next KVK, and we just moving on. You know, that's it. We just enjoying the time together, and see what the next KVK have for us. You have a lot of that way. I really didn't check into everyone's account, to be honest. So now this this king is in KVK2. We are finishing our KVK2 in 26 days, and then we heading over slowly to KVK3. I mean, Desma, I'm not part of leadership, so. Or do you mean like these public website where you can see? Do you mean that? I would play what he does for work, but we have a lot of fun and on BC almost all day. 82 is a bunch of knowledge. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure our leadership have also stuff like that. But like I said, I'm not part of leadership, so. And even if I would be, I would probably not giving out stuff like that, you know, because it's internally. Oh, I didn't saw the tip. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Hey, we're rumbling. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate you, bro. Come over to 4001. Thanks for the invite, but I will stay in 32/7. Yeah, no, I can tell that, Poseidon. I can tell that. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have a tracker for work on Google. Hey, show me. Thank you very much for the $1 donation. Giant 4001 leadership. What do you guys have with that 4001? Who is 4001? Alright, hold on. Let's turn back the music on in the background. Alright. Okay, we should see the music again, guys. Okay, hold on. So this is... bad website. Yeah, true. We use because I remember my bad one. Okay, let's have a look, guys. Can you see that? No, shit, I turned over. Hold on. Okay, there you go. You should see that now, right? Hey, Craig, why are you laughing about it? No, it's bro, every donation is appreciated. By the way, am I tripping or is the donation not working? Guys, did you saw the donation alert? Okay, good. Damn, show me coming in with another donation. Thank you very much. I suck. Oh, crazy.
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escaped from that.
Just remember an off season before KVK3. But who is that? Who is 4001? That source says 4 billion. What is saying 4 billion? Oh, power? Oh, damn. What? No way. 81 is 4 billion? Hold on, let's see. Hold on. I have no fucking idea what this is. Wait, what about myself? Ay. Ay. What is this? Competitive tier. DKP. 170. Hundreds. What is DKP? It's def. what is DKP exactly? Dev K points? Dev per K points or something? Dev K point ratio. Bro, show me with another one. Why do I have no alert, by the way? Okay, that needs to be fixed at some point. Show me with another $1 tip. Thank you very much, bro. Rumbling. You are interested? When did I say I'm interested? Show me. What the heck? When did I say I'm interested? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I would like to see. Can I? Ah, yeah, here we go. Okay. So Bala top 1 with DKP. Where am I? I'm here. What? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 23, 25, 27, 29. I'm top 31? I'm top 31 in DKP. Hold on. I'm cooking. Guys, I'm cooking, right? Top 31 in the whole KVK of DKP? Hold on. Can you check? I can check you. Poseidon. Bro did a DKP of 51. Ay. What are you saying to that, Poseidon? Your statement, please, in the chat now. I was 300 KP before KVK. Why? But what is that website? The website is not available. What did you give me for a link? Bro, the website is not available. Oh my god. You miss. Oh my god, never mind. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got it. Decade 1.3 me. I mean, I don't know in what ratio that has been updated. What is this? What is 99 meaning? What DK what is this? What is this, guys? What am I doing here? What is the difference? That? Wait, so the highest, if I have everything highest when I see everything or what? There's no standard DK. Okay. Huh. For each 34k and T5k, you put a points value for each. Do you mark point for T5 dead over T4 dead? Ah, okay, I get it. Okay. So if I put everything on the highest, all right, let's have a look. Bro, 81 is at 4 billion power? You kidding me, right? 200 mil? They're probably not kidding me. 500 mil? Oh, come on. EK 1.3 bill. So they probably actually freaking 4 billion power. 1.7. That's 3 billion. It could be actually, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy, guys, crazy. Yeah, so like I said, I will not migrate. I will stay in 377. I'm looking forward for the next heavy K. Hey man, welcome to stream. How you doing, Rosalie? I'm doing good. $40.01. Hold on, I got 10 DMs, bro. Let me check them. What the heck? 10 DMs, bro. Oh, that's you, Poseidon. Report loading. It's not loading.
Starte jetzt deine Ausbildung.
I cannot see it, Poseidon.
Landschafts- und Sportplatzbau.
Was ist?
Schaffe grüne Oasen, die Menschen begeistern. Gestalte Parks und Gärten nach deinen Ideen und arbeite in und mit der Natur. Werde Landschaftsgärtner oder Landschaftsgärtnerin. Deine Zukunft wächst mit dir.
Klassik, die jeder kennt. Die schönste klassische Musik zum Entspannen, Arbeiten und Lernen. Best of Klassik. Jetzt die Playlist anhören auf Spotify.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out to the morning?
It's because I said I was going to see Tortagon and didn't. Crazy. Nah. It's saying better report expired, so I cannot see that. I'm sorry, man. No, I will not migrate. I will stay and 3-7. Let's continue killing here some barbarians. I will not migrate. Man, interesting KVK. I mean, look at this guy. I'm at 300 million K point, but wait. I still need a couple million, a couple thousand kills. Yeah. 500,000. I still need 500,000 kills for this one. And then I started with 19.4 million K points, and I'm now at 300 million. And that's I started with 66,000, and now I'm at 783. I think 73 is the X factor of this KVK. If they don't switch sides, maybe 74 and 77 fight together against 72. Yo, Wes, how you doing? Welcome to. I mean, well, to be honest, of course, in early KVKs, if you're getting outnumbered, it's very in your disadvantage, right? Would we have win if we had 73 still on our side? Most likely, because if you think about that, right? If with 73 on our side, 74 would have never got locked. That means 74 fighters, or like the people who migrated out, would have stayed in 74, most likely. That means also we would have go into complete different zone fighting. Because when we could have, when it could have been said 73 and 74 fighting against 76 and 72. And we sending like one alliance over, and then the rest of us going against 82, 81, and we helping 84 and getting out. I think the whole KVK would be completely different, obviously, if 73 would be still in, would have not betrayed and would have stayed with us. Yeah. Would we have won? Hard to say, still. KVK won before 74 and 73, so we experienced that before. We would have not locked 74 100%. I mean, I doubt you would have go into that zone either way. You know, Beat does 3 to 7. From what I know, only Bala have it. Two were strong, even a 1v1 would be close to. Yeah, for sure. I mean, a full-on 1v1 against 72, 77 would have been very interesting. I think a lot of people would have enjoyed to just watch this 1v1. Yeah. It was, no matter what, it was a great KVK. I enjoyed the fighting. I enjoyed the time. I had, from that entire KVK, basically 1.5 days of fighting, which is obviously sad. I would have loved to fight more. I would have loved to get 500 minimum kill points. I would have brought it, for sure. No doubt. Maybe I ended up with like 1 billion, I don't know. Because as you can see, I got resources. I got speed ups. Like, you know, I would have ended up probably with getting 1 billion key points. But I mean, I did my best. I tried my best. I fought as much as I could. I think for starting with 19.4 million key points and ended up with 300 million, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It will be hard for some 3% members to migrate because of such low PP. I mean, we had fighting going on, you know, no one can say they couldn't participate. So we were speaking to 73 about this yesterday. They said that when they asked for equal share of the structures, they were laughed at. I mean, we covered that on the stream back in the day when they betrayed, right? At the end, when we're looking at this standpoint of the old stats, and I said that already. In my opinion, it would have made sense if 77 gets 3 for each one for the top alliance. And then with 73 getting like either 1 or in each zone or like 2 in one zone, I don't know, something like that. And then 74 getting 2. That's what I would probably have did. Every kingdom did their best, it's just only one will remain on top. That's what this game is for. Yeah. We did what we could. So it just kind of said the KVK still have 26 days left, guys. Oh, that's so fucking lot. $26 days for no fighting. What do you want to do? Or getting also at some point here. Ja.
Musik. Und so klingt Frische bei Aldi. Hol dir die Aldi Frische Vielfalt nach Hause. Wie immer günstig. Das ist das Aldi Tiefpreisversprechen. Mehr Frische für alle. Diese Woche Zespri Kiwi Gold. Das Stück für nur 59 Cent. Oder helle kernlose Tafeltrauben. 500 Gramm für nur
Hey, Biffert.
1,99. Entdecke jetzt
No, I heard
Butters.
no, Butters not sing.
Und weiter geht's. Mit frischer Musik für jeden Geschmack. Aldi. Gutes für alle.
Show leaderboard? Sure, I can do that.
Also du redest jetzt mit deinem neuen Google Pixel 10 Pro mit Gemini Live? Ich weiß, Kommunikation ist wichtig in einer Beziehung, aber es fiel mir einfach schwer, mich zu öffnen. Klar, ich war nie besonders gut darin, zuzuhören oder Antworten zu geben. Aber hey, wenigstens habe ich versucht, für dich da zu sein. Auch wenn ich manchmal nur gesagt habe, ich habe das nicht verstanden.
Das Google Pixel 10 Pro mit Gemini Live. Immer für dich da.
Well, I don't know this now.
Antworten sollten geprüft werden.
I don't know about that.
Kompatibilität und Verfügbarkeit
I think not.
ab 18 Jahren.
I mean, well, there had been a couple which migrated out before the PS5 opened, but I don't know about the reason now. I don't know about that. Do you think that the leaders of 77 have not performed well in diplomacy? 73 is in a good position, and if they are capable of fighting, then the songs that are of 3774 may not be locked down. Eh? 73 and is in a good position if they are capable of fighting, then the strongest ally of... I mean, yeah, like I said, if 73 would have been on our side when 74 would have not been locked in Zone 4, then they probably would have not migrated out, then the whole KVK would be completely different, obviously, right? 73 decided to switch the allies. It is what it is. We cannot change it. I just missed fighting, guys. I want to fight already. Again. Oh, man. Honestly, if 50% stays strong, I don't see why people would want to leave. I mean, we will see. If we will see how many people will migrate out and follow Zephys or Bala. You know, we will see about that when it's happening. It's hard to say how many really ending up migrating out, and how many staying. Because you never have 100% confirmation until it's happening, right? It's always like a 90% or like 80% or 50-50, whatever you want to say. But it's never 100% confirmation until it's really happened. So we will see. Because of frustration, that's why we're thinking of leaving. Nah, I think there seems to be more happening. I don't know. Mm-hmm. 16 billion resources spent. Brother, holy shit. That's crazy. 16 billion resources spent. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. 1400 passport was planned, or did he? I mean, based on what he said, he already thought about leaving before, and I guess it was just like at some point it was too much for him, and then it just led it into full emotional handling, and then this happened, right? He said by himself he never agree nor disagree with that, so I cannot agree to that. In my opinion, it's not correct to do something like that. That's simple. Yeah. Hey, Maki. We lost the KVK. But I'm preparing myself already for KVK 3, I'm telling you guys. Look at those resources. Look at those resources. I just need more speed ups again. I'm down at 343 days. I mean, KVK 3 is not a lot of fighting, so I'm most likely not gonna use as much as I use in KVK 2. I mean, it's basically just the runes, and then you have the king sands, right? So I'm from Kingdom 36, 76. Can I migrate across seasons to 77? Oh, sorry. I think so. I'm not sure, guys. Can Maki do that? I'm not sure. I'm in 73. War in Zone 5 before migrate to 87. They have good war leader, helps a lot to beat 74. Good flag positioning, of course 76 did well too. Yeah, it was for sure an intense fight. 74, like every kingdom did their best. I was very impressed by 74. How well they handled that. Oh, god damn it. How well they handled that 1 versus 2. If older than 120 days when the kingdom, no you can. Ah, true. It was that rule. I forgot about that. How many honor points do I have? 14,000. I need a lot of honor points, guys. A lot of fucking honor points. Oh yeah, I will get my honor points. Don't worry. Don't worry, I will get them. I have like a whole month left, so I just need to get to what is it? 90k. Yeah, that's easy, guys. I need to occupy the runes or a task. That's crazy. 20, 25, 30, 40k. Okay, easy. This is alliance points, honor points, 40k, 25, 35, 18. Oh, never mind. Where is owning? Okay, no, hold on. Never mind. Just not. Yeah, under here. And then kingdom. Where this is basically nothing. 20, 30, 40.
Werde Landschaftsgärtner oder Landschaftsgärtnerin. Deine Zukunft wächst mit dir.
You excited for KVK3? Wes, what the heck are you talking about? KVK3 is just farming.
Jeder kennt. Die schönste klassische Musik.
I think you would be good in the issue. Ah man, appreciate your thoughts. I don't know.
Jetzt die Playlist anhören.
I don't really like at the end if it's I'm okay. Right, so here's the thing, right? I'm a king in Call of Dragons. I'm running their a kingdom. I just think I don't have like the time to be a king and part of leadership on something else. Like fully commitment. I can help out. I can share my experience, my thought process and stuff like that if that can help the leadership and on deciding things. I can do shot calling because I'm gonna be in VC either way, so I can also then just shot call. But like the full commitment on something, I don't think so. I need way more stone and gold. Stone and gold. Okay, free migration routes are more relaxed, so the 100-day route doesn't exist. Oh, really? Oh, okay. You have both 82 and 76 leadership in here. Crazy, right? Oh, man. It's a... Well, I'm kind of sad, but the fighting is already over. I was so ready to fight for like a couple days. Get my billion key points. I just wanted to hear the drama with Zephyrs. Yeah, but you stay here, Poseidon. Think about that. You stay here. You stay here, brother. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna log off here now. I need to get ready. I have in 2 hours a doctor appointment. I hope you have enjoyed the stream, guys. Yeah, of course you're a straight up guy, so it's chill. I appreciate you, bro. We already know. Huh? What do you mean, West? See, that's my. Yeah. So I will slowly end the stream here. I hope you have all enjoyed the stream. I don't know when I'm gonna stream the next time, as we have no fighting going on. Maybe I'm gonna do an honor grind stream. Where I'm gonna use a little bit of my AP. Or we maybe gonna spectate some other KVK fighting. We will see. We'll see what we're gonna do. We will see it when I'm gonna stream. There will be for sure a video gonna drop about the armament pool what I did on the other stream. And I might also gonna do like a recap of my KVK2 stats and stuff like that. And what my next goals are for the account, for KVK3, stuff like that. We'll see what or when it's gonna be uploaded. Other than that, guys, I wish you a great rest of the day. Have a great start into the next day and enjoy the start of the week. And hopefully we see us soon on the next stream. Goodbye, guys.